Welcome back to another FIFA Club World Cup fantasy video. This is the last game of the tournament, the final. Chelsea will play against PSG. In the final, we can have up to 8 players from each team and we'll be given 6 free transfers. In this video, I'll give you the advice you need to hopefully win your mini league. Let's have a look. First of all, PSG, they are huge favorites in the final. As you can see, 1.67, while Chelsea 5.5. PSG players, they are dominating in the anytime goal scorer as well. Ramos 2.2. Next on the list is Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Barcola, Kwang In Lee, Desiree Doué. So Cole Palmer, he is 7th and he is the best Chelsea player to target according to the bookies. I definitely think that we should target PSG ahead of the final. The odds don't lie, and the bookies, they are usually right. And in a minute, I'll show you which players we should consider to bring in ahead of the last game of the FIFA Club World Cup. So Chelsea, they actually have one advantage ahead of the final. They have had one extra day of rest, but I think that PSG are superior and will probably win the final as well. We saw in the Champions League that they are really solid this season. When we take a look at the way to the final as well, PSG started against Inter Miami, and after this they had 2 really tough games against Bayern Munich and Madrid. On the other side of the draw, we can see that Chelsea, they have actually been a bit fortunate. In the round of 16, they played against Benfica, then they had Palmeiras, Fluminense before they will play against PSG. So I definitely think that PSG are the superior team and we should consider bringing in some PSG players. We can now have up to 8 players from each team, and I'll show you which PSG players I would prefer. Since you're still here, make sure to give this video a like, that's really appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you want more fantasy content coming next month when the new Premier League season starts. So in this video, I'll show you the 6 best PSG players on this list. We have some of the most secure players. Donnarumma, he will definitely start and play 90 minutes in the final. Same goes for Dembele. I don't think that he is nailed on to play 90, but he will definitely start. Only played 1 hour in the semi-final and looked really good. Came back from injury, didn't play in the group stage, so he has had some kind of rest as well. So of course he has been injured, but looked really good since returning. So Dembele, he should definitely be on your transfer list if you don't have him in your team already. Same goes for Hakimi, kind of a boring pick, of course, getting close to 70% owned at the moment, but he has been so good in the tournament, so he can definitely hurt your rank if you don't have him in the final. So Donnarumma, Dembele, Hakimi, those should definitely be in your team for the final. Other options from PSG, I really like Doué as well, 31% owned, priced at 8.2. I think that he probably will start the final. He started in the semi-final and only played 60 minutes, just like Dembele, so he will probably start in the final. I think that he got subbed off because they were leading comfortably 3-0 against Madrid, so I think that Enrique started resting players for the final. So Desiree Doué, really one to consider for the final. Nuno Mendes as well, if you want to triple up on PSG defense by having Donnarumma, Hakimi. I think that Nuno Mendes is 2nd in line from the PSG defense, and I like Barcola as a punt as well. He did not start the semi-final, came on for the last 30 minutes, but he looked really good, so I think that he will get game time in the final as well. So 2.5% selected, so he can potentially pick up the scouting bonus as well. Chelsea players to target as well. We can only have 8 players from one team, so we need some Chelsea players in our team. I think that the ones on the screen at the moment are our best options. Pedro Neto has looked really good in this tournament. Didn't really impress that much in the semi-final, but I think that he will start the final, and I think that he is one of the best players in this Chelsea team at the moment. Next on the list is Cole Palmer. He is once again the bookie's favorite for anytime goal scorer among the Chelsea players. He will start. He is on set pieces, including penalties. Last on this list is the new signing João Pedro. he looked really good in the semi-final, scored a brace, so I think that he potentially can start the final as well. His ownership has reached 10%, but when we consider Chelsea players, I'm not that keen on loading up on their defense for this final. I think that PSG will win, so having a couple of attacking Chelsea assets is probably the way to go. As mentioned, my priority would be to invest in attacking Chelsea assets, but if you believe that Chelsea can do well in the final and want to have more Chelsea players, I definitely think that Colwill and Cucurella are your best bets if you want to invest in their defense. Sanchez as well, the goalkeeper, he will start the final, so if you think that Chelsea will do well in the final, I think those three are your best bets if you want to invest in Chelsea defense. Enzo Fernandez is decent as well. I'm actually currently in a position where I'm considering to sell Enzo Fernandez. He's currently in my team, but I believe in PSG for this final, so I will load up with 8 PSG players. So Enzo Fernandez, he might actually be sold. So this will be my team for the final. I've used 5 transfers, so I have 1 spare transfer. I will probably actually sell Enzo Fernandez to bring in Kvaratskhelia, because I, as mentioned, think that PSG will win. This team is really strong in my opinion. I will start Donnarumma, Nuno Mendes, Hakimi and Marquinhos, and in midfield it will be Doué, Cole Palmer, Dembele and potentially Kvaratskhelia. Up front I will have 1 Chelsea player, and it will be João Pedro. So at the moment I have 1 free transfer, and I will probably use it by selling a Chelsea player to bring in and load up on PSG. Let me know in the comments down below, how do you think this final will end? Thanks for watching. Subscribe to this channel if you want more fantasy content coming when the Premier League season starts next month.